Good morning, everybody. Welcome to day 5. Just packing up. It's still dark out. Should be getting light here in a little bit. It got cold last night. How cold do you think it got?
Close to 30. 35 maybe?
It was definitely in the maybe high 30s, low 40s. But we got up at one point, put more clothes on, and snuggled up together, and that helped. So yeah, still pretty cold this morning. We just had some coffee. We are getting ready to go. We have the final day today, but a big one, 17 miles. It'll be our biggest day on the Foothills Trail. And our car should be waiting for us at the end. We can't wait to get a shower.
Oh God, we stink.
We stink so bad. Even though it's winter in December, I think almost every day we sweat, but especially the first couple days we're warm, we really sweat a lot. And then the hardest thing this morning, putting on wet shoes. Oh my gosh, that was the worst. Nothing dried out and it just gets cold hanging in the tent. I had a wet, very cold bra and a wet, very cold sun hoodie to put on. It was the worst. But we are warming up now, and you can see the sun is getting ready to come up over there. So yesterday, I'm not sure we recapped it very well last night, but it was really a nice day yesterday. We had a lot of logging roads, which the footbed was a lot nicer. There weren't that many roots. And we really made good time yesterday. However, the last couple miles or so, I think we were just overall getting tired from the whole day. And it was uphill and it got steeper and steeper. So I was just totally dragging at the end of the day. And that's why sunsets went ahead of me a little bit and got to the campsite, started setting up the tent. We did do Heartbreak Ridge yesterday, which was hard. And then there was another steep incline after that, right, babe? That was yesterday.
Yeah, that was yesterday.
Yeah, so that was hard, but they were pretty short. They were shorter than we thought. Like all of a sudden we were done with them. So, oh man. Stairs. I can't talk. What else were we going to mention? Oh, so we camped at Flat Rock Campsite. And we just wanted to say that Flat Rock is not flat. There were no flat spaces. So we had a pretty good tent site, but we're sloping downhill just a tad, which of course makes it a little annoying throughout the night. Still, sun is coming up and it's beautiful still. Another thing about this trail, there's not a lot of cell service, so do not count on that. And when we were doing our research, we just wanted to mention a few people's videos we watched. Evan's backpacking videos. He did this trail in like 3 days. Crazy. 5 days is really pushing it for us. Early Riser 71 on YouTube. He did this trail really quick too, I think. Who else? Mischief on the trail.
Yeah, and so he just came through our hostel.
Yep, we just had him.
Fascinating guy. You guys should follow him.
You want to tell us briefly
Yeah,
what
so
he was doing?
he was doing a winter hike and slipped and fell in a frozen stream and passed out. And it was hours before he came to. Luckily, his face wasn't in the stream, but his feet were. And so he had really bad frostbite and had to have one foot amputated and then a couple toes on the other foot amputated. So he's he's doing all these trails. This year he's doing the Eastern Serpentine, which is the Foothills, Bartram, 78 miles in the Smokies, and then the Ben Mackay. So,
And he has a prosthesis that
he has
is
a
working pretty well
prosthesis,
for
yeah.
him now.
So he's documenting all his travels. He stayed with us when he was on the Bartram Trail midway through, and it was great to get to know him a little bit.
Yep.
He was great.
Babe, I think your shoe is untied.
Oh, yeah.
And one other person we watched was Dixie. She just did this recently, so we just watched her video before we came out here. Oh, and Braids. Braids did this trail too and had some good videos. So, yeah.
And there's more and more people doing it
Oh, yeah.
this season.
It's really popular right now, I think.
Yeah, I don't know. I do know why. Because there's waterfalls everywhere. You don't have to worry about water. Resupply is not an issue. It's a challenging trail physically, but logistically it's easy, and you got lots of beautiful views.
And lots of beautiful sunrises.
That's right.
Okay, 4.5 to the top of Sassafras, 14.2 left for our hike. Just FYI, there's lots of steps on this trail. Lots and lots. Whoa. So we are still climbing Sassafras Mountain. And people say it's harder coming up the other direction, but it's pretty hard coming this way too. They've given us little breaks now. It's not too severe, but it was pretty severe earlier. And this doesn't look like it, but we're gradually going up. We made it to the top, Sassafras. Foothills Trail. Oh, that was steep there at the end. I'm gonna take the easy way up over here. Oh, look at those mountains. Ah. So, we are on the border of North Carolina and South Carolina. So this is the highest point of the trail and the highest point in South Carolina. And the elevation is 3,560 feet. Sunsets is sitting in the shade and I'm sitting in the sun because I'm cold. It's pretty chilly out. Did you get wet at all?
No.
Okay. There's some more stairs. So this is a cool campsite, Lighthouse Campsite. Look at this, right in the middle of all these rocks and boulders. We don't see too many flat tent spots, but there's one there. That's right in the middle of the trail.
Yep, that one.
And there's one back here.
Yeah.
There's bear cables back there, and it says there's water 0.2 back.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's where we cross that bridge, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this would be nice.
And we just have 5 more miles to go, a couple hours, and then a two-hour drive home.
Yeah,
Something like that.
hour 40 minutes.
Yeah.
We are pretty exhausted.
Yeah, beat.
Yep.
It's, this is a really tough trail, and you got to try to give yourself more than 5 days.
Yeah, agreed.
There's so many things to see and experience. We were trying to beat some weather, which we always do, and we modified our original 6-day plan, and that really kind of put a damper on some things. But overall, I would love to do this trail again in like 8 days.
8.
Take a fishing pole.
Yeah, that would be a luxurious hike.
On the Chattooga, yeah, catch some trout.
This is Bald Knob, by the way. Man, this reminds me of New Hampshire and Maine on the AT. We have about less than 4 miles left. Should be all downhill from here. Oh, this way? Wow. We made it. We have no energy to say yay. But we're super excited, aren't we, babe?
Yes.
We did awesome. Now we're gonna walk to our car and drive home. We are exhausted. 17 miles. Coming down from, well, going up Sassafras was super hard today. And coming down from Sassafras was hard. Not the whole time, but last 5 or 6 miles were pretty brutal.